sound more natural. So
by that you mean just like don't literally translate words, and they don't like work in every situation as they do in Korean in English.
Yep. So Hydra gets the arrow pointing east. You know, he's redeemed himself a little bit as of late, but definitely not enough to get that upswing. He's 3-7. He's played 10 maps this season, and his matchup against Terran, not his best one.
Yeah. CJ Antis has definitely given him a lot of opportunities to come back here. SOS has kind of grabbed that from JINAIR, but Hydra, I don't feel like it has just yet. But he's going to be up against Cure. Not one of our more well-known guys here, but he plays sometimes, just like a sometimes player, a strong player. Not super notable, but
4-3. I mean, that's 7 games, but not a ton of games.
Yeah, he's just like kind of there, and he can definitely take a game off of you. So we'll see.
0-1 against Zerg. If Hydra wins this, it's all over, and CJ takes the upset 3-0 against JINAIR. Get some really nice luck of the draw with their picks. Let's find out what's going to happen in our very next map, Frost, here at the SPL, casted by
LTA는 SK텔레콤.
Down here in the bottom left, in the yellow for CJ Antis, the Zerg player, Hydra.
And down here to the bottom right, in the green, it's Cure.
And they are not cross spawns on this map, but unfortunately for Hydra, he is sending that first Overlord in the wrong direction. So it's going to be a while before he knows the location of Cure. Of course, this is such a big map. Even if you do stand in the right location, it's going to take a very long time to get there anyway. But still, a small disadvantage for him.
Yeah. Kind of annoying. Well, let's see what build Hydra has planned, because I feel like Cure is just going to play bio, and he's going to play it slowly, comfortably. No overcommitments to, you know, early Hellions. No real mistakes. Like, I know Pin Cure is the type of player to take a risk and be like, I'm going for it. See how many drones he can kill with the Hellions, or try to snipe a hatchery when he's near Queens and like make a risk like that. I think he's just going to play a very slow and steady tortoise bio, man. Tortoise bio. Slow and steady wins the race.
I guess that's one way to put it. Yeah.
Because Hydra likes to be the hare. He's all about quick, fast aggression.
Well, you know what happens at the end of the tortoise and the hare.
Everybody eats alphabet soup and sings songs.
Is that really what happens?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought maybe like the tortoise won and then that was what happened, because the only result I know. I don't know. You just said that so convincingly, like you actually made me think that that was at the end of that book.
Oh, no. I mean, maybe that's what happens on like the TV show with like that turtle Franklin. I watched that show a lot, actually, in Korean to improve my Korean. It was just called, like, Franklin and Friends or whatever. And the little turtle, he's got, like, a bunch of friends. It's, like, the new version. It's all 3D and stuff. Remember, my cousins used to watch that in 2D when I was younger, but now it's, like, the 3D animated version. And, I was just, like, wow, like, learning Korean. Voice cracked while I was trying to say that, but, anyways.
Yeah. For you guys studying Korean, I know there's some of you out there. It's definitely worth it to watch some children's shows. You can get a feel of, you know, what it would be like to be a child. As you get better and better at Korean, your language skills will go from an infant to, you know, 10 years old or so. And you got to watch shows appropriate for your age and your skill of the language. So even if it is a kid's show, it can definitely be helpful.
Looked like Cure was thinking about doing a dream bunker, but didn't do it. You know, he had the SV around there, and, you know, with the spawning pool timing here for Hydra, not really going to work out for him. And Hydra's going for fast speed, and he keeps one Harvester in the gas. This is something that Cure can't identify with his first Reaper. So he's probably thinking, okay, you are Hydra, in fact. This is not a mistake.
This is not Roro we're playing against.
This is not
Sulky.
Not effort in the booth.
No.
It's Hydra for sure.
Effort's next, but not yet.
Yeah. So
and
now
like
he's just going to play safer.
Yeah. like you said, only 2 Reapers out here. Nothing super aggressive. No crazy all-in type of stuff just yet. But he is going to put on the pressure just now. He's gonna poke at that Queen, get a little bit low. He's got a factory on the way as well as a reactor. Going to follow up with the Hellions.
Yeah, and with the second gas, we could see Banshees. I think we will. Let's see if he goes for a 3rd CC first. Nope, Starport goes down. Of course, we'll get a 3rd CC pretty soon, but we'll get the Banshees out first. No tech lab being made just yet either, actually.
Yeah.
The reactor's still, of course, not quite complete, so that's why.
Look at this timing. The first Hellion is going to pop out as that reactor just finishes, and he's going to switch, and he's going to make a tech lab on that barracks, which is eventually going to switch to that starport.
Yep.
So, good call.
Yeah, not a bad start. I mean, it's probably the most common TVZ opener tech-wise. We've seen in Wings of Liberty players like Polt really master this. Of course, back then we didn't see it from Reapers, but it was a 1 barracks expanded to CC into double gas into Hellions, and doing it that way.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it was a CC first into it. A little bit of a slower transition, but a much better economy behind it. There's Cloak, first Banshee, continuing Hellion production. So he may very well commit to doing a little bit more than I thought he would in the early game here at this 3rd hatchery. Let's see if he can get some shots off.
Hydra, a very nice scout with his Overlord, comes in and sees all 3 buildings there, the barracks, the factory, and the starport. He did not see the tech lab, though, so he doesn't know for sure, but he can assume, and that's what he's done so far. Doesn't want to lose that Overlord. Sees a lot of Hellions, so he knows, you know, this kind of build is very popular, and this is definitely what he could be facing. Pure doing a very nice job here with some micro on these Queens, getting them low, which will make it much easier for the Banshees to come in and do kill those Queens later on.
Yeah, Spire is on the way as well. Not missing a beat with that, so we're going to have Mutalisk for a counterattack set up pretty soon. The hatch is taking some hits here. I'm going to keep track of it for you guys on my screen just so you know. If nothing is looking at it, where it's at hit point-wise. This is a lot of damage being done here with these Hellions. We'll get this first Queen. Great micro here. A few Zerglings come down, but not enough. In fact, he runs them away right away. He needs more time. And the Ling's just struggling to get anything done with those rocks there. It's just so difficult to actually go down, funnel into that choke point.
Yep. This is a nice spot, a nice place to put your Overlord. He is going to see the Banshee if he's paying attention, but the Cloak is finished. He's ready with the Queen and the Spore Crawler. He knows this is coming. He saw it with his Overlord before. Well, look at this. The Zerglings trying to surround the Hellions. They do get 2 of them. Chasing after more.
Well, this is a problem. Losing those Hellions. But the Banshee is getting something done over here. A bit sloppy. Queen control getting stuck behind that Spore Crawler. Losing these Hellions means he loses his map control, which means Hydra can spread that creep whichever direction he wants pretty easily. And the direction he wants is going to be towards the pace of Cure. I really feel like maybe the better choice could have been to send the Banshee with the Hellions and the Reapers and try to damage that 3rd base further and maybe kill some Queens rather than going for drones. What's your take on this?
It's hard to say. I mean, Hydra did have a ton of links, so like even if you're fighting with the Banshee, if you try to fight straight up, you can get all of your stuff on the ground surrounded, but you can do also a lot of damage to the Queens and stuff like you were mentioning, so it can be good in one sense and another. If he does get this Overseer over here, he's going to get vision of this, and he does, and he's going to take out both Cloaked Banshees and all of the Hellions on the ground.
That hurts, but 5 turrets on the way. He's not messing around when it comes to this Mutalisk switch. Well, not really a switch, but just this Mutalisk timing. He's actually spreading his creep this way, giving him a little bit of advance warning, but not too useful in this case. Wow, it's so brave to pull his drones like that. Whoa!
Oh man, 1 shot could 2 more damage. Doesn't quite. Weakens a lot of the drones. And you know, I don't know, we do have a 3rd command center in the base of Cure. He's going mech, for you guys who didn't really realize. He does have an armory up. He has the 2 Thors, the Hellbats, and the Vikings coming out as well.
Yeah, no more Marines.
Yeah, no siege tanks just yet.
Yeah, wants to get those Thors out to help deal with these mutas. And look at that timing. Ouch. Gonna eat it. Damage.
Eat it.
That's what he ate. What'd you eat? I had some damage.
I ate Taco Bell today.
Yeah?
For lunch.
I ate Taiwanese restaurant. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's apparently quite famous. It was was really good. Anyways, I ate some soup. I had some dumplings as well. They were really good.
You gotta take me there sometime.
They seem pretty authentic, like dumplings I ate in China. So I will take you there sometime. It's pretty close to the studio actually. So I can get lunch there sometime soon, maybe next week.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's make a date.
All right, let's do it on Sunday.
Okay.
We got a date, and everybody knows about it.
Yeah, everybody knows about our date. Can hold us to it. But right now in this game, we do have Kure trying to take his third base. Those Hellions were harassing. Also, he did have the Overlord over there spreading the creep. And meanwhile, we had Hydra making a ton of roaches. He's up to 25. He's going to continue making more and more. No turrets up here just yet. He's just starting to make the first few. He's got to bring his Thors over there to defend, and he does. And the Orbital is just now beginning to be able to land. But the roaches are right here ready to catch these units off guard when they move.
Oh, wow. Going to catch a Thor here. Nicely done by Hydra. And now he's going to try to fight here to eliminate these Hellbats. I don't know if there's enough support for the Siege Tank, so the rest of these roaches coming in, and here come the Mutalisks. Hydra, this is what he does best. He does timing attacks. If you have one weak point, he's going to find it, and he might kill you for it. This command center is going to have to live. I think he could have actually gone for the heart here, but he's just going to go and kill SCVs, play it a little bit safer. And I think he's basically already sealed the deal. GG! CJ Entis takes a 3-0 against round 2 winners JINAIR. Very well played. Very nicely done today by CJ, and things went exactly the way they wanted them when it comes to the way the lineups of the players lined up. So a lot of luck there, but some very well played games, especially by Hydra. He would actually, either Hydra or Byung I'd give the MVP to. Beating Maro is pretty huge by Hero, but that's like, he's Hero.
Yeah. It would be a different feat if, like, Hydra took out Maro, then you bring out Hydra, and Hydra comes into the interview, but Hero taking out Maro is kind of, you know, it's able to happen. It makes sense.
I actually
maybe I want to like ask Byung questions about his habitation station style, but you know, this is a little different. I can do that at a different time, but maybe it'll be Byung. Maybe just the coach. I don't know. We're like predicting who the MVP is going to be now. Like,
yeah,
we're bringing this to the next level.
Next level indeed.
Well, I have to say,